some connections feel written in the stars, others feel like beautiful mistakes just waiting to happen. When I showed up at Luca's house that evening, everything seemed ordinary. Her mom, Diana, greeted us like always, warm and graceful, with that familiar smile that somehow made strangers feel like family. It was just dinner, something we'd done dozens of times. But that night, something was off. Or maybe it was just me, seeing things I hadn't dared notice before. Maybe it was the way Diana handed me my glass of wine, fingers brushing mine just a second too long. Maybe it was how her eyes lingered, soft but deliberate, tracking me from across the room. "How's college?" she asked. "Exhausting," I laughed, "but good. I'm surviving." She smiled in that quiet, knowing way of hers. Diana always carried herself with such composure, elegant, sharp, but there was a softness in her, too. A vulnerability she rarely let show. After dinner, Luca stepped out to take a work call. Suddenly it was just the two of us in the quiet house. The hum of the dishwasher, the ticking of the hallway clock, and Diana. "You have an interesting way of watching people," she said, her tone unreadable. I blinked. "I'm sorry?" She tilted her head slightly. "You observe. Closely. Intimately." I didn't realize it was that obvious. "It is," she said simply. "To me, anyway." There was something electric in the air. A subtle charge I didn't know what to do with. Our eyes met and held for longer than they should have. I should have looked away. Said something stupid. Changed the subject. But I didn't. "This is insane," I muttered, not meaning to say it aloud. "What exactly is insane?" she asked gently. "This feeling," I whispered. Her expression shifted, softened. "You're not imagining it." I swallowed hard. I didn't say I was. She took a step closer. "I've been trying to ignore it, too. But every time you're here, it's like something inside me wakes up." I stood frozen. My heart thundering in my chest. "Then why don't you walk away?" I asked. Her answer was instant. "Because I don't want to." And then she kissed me. It wasn't slow. It wasn't hesitant. It was desperate, an exhale of all the words we hadn't said. When we finally pulled apart, I could barely breathe. The room felt charged. Altered. Like we'd opened a door that couldn't be shut again. Diana looked like she wanted to say something. But before she could, the front door opened. Finally, Luca said casually. "Movie time?" Diana turned to her daughter, instantly composed. "Of course, sweetheart." But as she walked past me, she gave me one final glance. Just a glance, but it said everything. This moment had changed everything. And we both knew we could never go back.